Now, if you'd like to gamble your time away, your money away with... Nah, forget about all that gambling bull. You clicked this video because you want to learn how I'm making and how you can make $100 per day on Facebook. Know that this is not going to be some Facebook ads tutorial or some organic Facebook posting strategy where you use Canva and emojis. No, this is a dead simple, not very time-consuming way to earn $34,000 per year or $100 per day online. Let's get into it now. Free traffic, right? And with this method, in order to get paid, you will need a bank account for the monetization method that I'll be covering in this video. This method itself can be used really in a ton of different monetization ways. So don't get hung up if you're out of the country or if you don't have a bank account. There may be alternatives, but yeah, you'll need either a bank wire or a check. You can select from one of those two, and yeah, once you have your payment method set up, now you can go on and find your offer. Now we're going to be using a marketplace called ClickBank. If you're not familiar, basically just a website that lists products that you can promote and earn a percentage of each sale. It's just affiliate marketing. I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably at least a little bit familiar. But yeah, we're going to look for our offer. If you don't already have your niche, I strongly suggest going back to my channel and I believe, let's see, how to start affiliate marketing and 3 odd tricks to make your first affiliate marketing sale. If you don't have your first niche, if you don't have your niche and you haven't really started yet, pick one of these 2 videos or really check out both of them and then come back to this. But either way, we're going to try to find our offer, right? For me, I know anyway that I've promoted this specific offer in the past and it's done well. It's a numerology offer, but basically if I was starting from scratch, right, I would go on ClickBank, I would have my niche, select my niche on the sidebar, and then I would sort by gravity. No need to get lost in this kind of stuff, but basically these are the most popular offers that are making affiliates the most amount of money. Some would think, it's too competitive, but no, trust me, there's always room. And yeah, you'll then click promote. I already have my account set up here, so I don't need to, but some of them you need to create accounts with. Others you can just clearly promote directly from ClickBank. But either way, here's my link. There's a bunch of swipe files, so let's say you want to take this whole stuff that I'm talking about in this video a step further. You can do so with a lot of these easy, just copy and paste all this stuff to social media, to YouTube, email marketing, etc. So for this though, you want to open up a Google Doc and you got to have your niche ready, of course. And what we're going to do is we're going to search our top level category, right? So numerology is the offer. So I want to find at least like 5 to 10 numerology based Facebook pages. And every time we find one, we're just going to copy and paste. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to do 2 just to give you an example, but that's it, right? Once we have our 5 to 10 Facebook pages, now we can go in and look for groups. Numerology Facebook groups. One thing, if you're finding that your specific keyword isn't bringing up a lot of people, or groups that have a lot of people, pages that have a lot of members or people that like it, go up to the top level. So I could search spirituality or zodiac, something that's relevant that may also have the same audience. And I know what you might be thinking, oh, standard BS, Facebook page, stealing traffic from groups, but trust me, stick around to the end of the video because I'm telling you the format in which this is laid out, you likely have never used in the past because it works. Yeah, these are a little bit low, just like I said, so I want to look for at least 100 to 500,000 in total, right? So that's both for the pages and for the groups. Right here I have a maximum of what, 30, 40,000. So I'll move up. I can take this still, but I want to move up now to spirituality. And here's where I can really find bigger groups. Spiritual Awakening, 180K, 36K, 10 plus posts a day, 10 plus posts a day. So even that, like, you want to make sure that these groups are engaged, right? People are actually posting. Either way though, again, I'll make 5 to 10 groups, and let me just grab one of them. So we're grabbing the numerology one. Okay, and so now we need our link again. I just gotta recopy that. This is our affiliate link that we will be sharing. This is how we get commission. So basically you're earning money anytime somebody clicks your link and purchases a product or signs up for an account. In this case, it's it's a low ticket numerology reading, numerology report. This is where the landing page it leads them to. You have your offer, you have your link. Now we have to go in and create some copy, right? I kind of went off this, but that's okay. We want our copy. So what we're going to be doing, just to give you a general explanation now that we have all this stuff, we're going to be going into these groups. I'm going to join it, but I'll run you through so I don't need to drag you through this whole thing. I'll use another example, but let's say this is it, right? We have our groups, we have our pages. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding people from these groups only after we follow a specific formula or specific strategy. Once we do that, we're also going to be using Facebook pages and just getting in front of their audiences using somewhat questionable techniques. So we're going to rely heavily on this Facebook group technique, and then the pages will just be an added bonus. So there's a guy I know that is a 7-figure affiliate marketer whose sole traffic strategy is this. This document is below this video, but basically your focus here is posting relevant and native posts in those Facebook groups that you joined using this full outline. And then only when somebody engages on your post, that's when you friend request them. Don't just cold friend request people. I'm sure you've gotten those things in the past. You really want to make sure these people are going to be expecting you. And then once you do, you just shoot them over a voice message. We do that because text will get your profile banned quickly. You'll be limited. But if you send voice, you future-proof a lot better. You avoid your profile getting banned. I would stick to really 15 to 20 messages per day and 20 to 25 friend requests per day. In the beginning, I would say less. So for this strategy, I'm going to use this guy as an example. Tim Gregory, if you're watching this, that you were not part of the master plan. This is just an example. Let's say, right, I saw him in ClickFunnels or a relevant group. Let's say I saw him in the spirituality groups, and I made a post. He commented on that post, and now I friend requested him. Now I would go in and leave that voice message. So I would go over to this. I would pull this up on my PC, and then on my phone I would go on to Facebook Messenger is how I do it. And because it's easy, a lot easier than using like a voice recorder on PC. But basically it's simple, pretty straightforward. Once I add them and I record, hey Tim, right? Tim. Hey Tim, thanks for commenting on my post, liking my post, whatever. I hope this isn't totally weird that I'm leaving this. It's just I have whatever going on. It's not, I wouldn't use this every time, but just whatever's going on in the moment, because I'm always doing something. So it's not really a BS or anything. Love to hear a little bit about your story. I always want to make sure to tell them that this isn't some MLM or network marketing thing. Because it's not. My goal here is to build real relationships, not just spam these people, not just hook them and then spam them with these links. My goal here is to befriend people. And with this strategy, you can do two ways. You can spam people if you'd like. Not even spam, but you could slow play people, and your main focus being, PMing people. Or you could do something like this, right? I have my YouTube here, but let's say I wanted to strictly focus on that numerology offer. I was going to go balls to the walls, joining tarot readings and spirituality groups. I would definitely focus on my bio being about numerology readings. My link would be my landing page for that numerology reading. My picture here would tell them to click the link in my bio for whatever discovery about the numerology. You get what I mean? You want to optimize whatever you're doing. So if you're going to be using a sort of, it's a little more warm. You're warming up the lead a little bit more with this strategy than you are just sending them links. So I tend to prefer this over just PMing people and spamming them links. It also adds for a lot more relationship building, but I think a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory. Now let's go into the pages method. So I want to come up with copy. I need to grab my link. I'll go on Bitly though. Or actually, yeah, I'll go on Bitly because not everybody has access to their own domain. Normally I would create this on my own domain. I would do like numerologyreadings.com, whatever, freenumerologyreadings.com, or whatever free domain or whatever domain I can get. Set it up and then redirect my affiliate link through that. Numerology news, which is something a little bit more native, because what we're going to be doing here is doing a very spammy technique. So we have our link, something about the post. End results, right? Simple. Then I would grab this. What did I do recently? I would grab this full thing, copy it, head over to my Facebook pages. Now I'm going to look for posts with the most engagement, but I'm also going to be writing a post, so I would go on here, paste this, wait for that to load, post this on the community side, which won't get a huge amount of traffic, but this part will get more clicks. So you're going to want to go down and just find posts with the most engagement on them. And that's what I would do here. Your post will likely get removed quickly on posts like this, opposed to community posts, but you'll have a way better shot at getting clicks than you would on the community page alone. So yeah, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try to keep it as native as possible. This is a super spammy technique, so the only way to really get this to work is by trying to be as indirect as possible. And let's say this strategy wasn't for you. You can always just go on here and comment and offer value. And use the full somewhat warming the lead up technique and the click back, right? Every time you're posting value, there's going to be a time where people will hover over your profile and click over to your profile to see what you're all about, if what you're offering is decent value. So if you don't want to do this spammy stuff, you can always just do the slow play, which is what I would recommend every single time. Either way though, hopefully you got some value out of this. There are ways that you can optimize this technique with landing pages. You'll really increase your odds. So what we did here is we direct linked this offer. If let's say we wanted to increase our earnings, right? Increase our chances of earnings, and then also control our traffic, right? We're just giving all our traffic to them. We don't have any access to that traffic. Can't run more ads to them. We can't build an email list with them. So a way to combat that is this. This is just here as a demo, but this was basically one of the landing pages I recently used. It collects their email address, so now I'm also, let's say somebody doesn't convert, let's say somebody doesn't buy the upsell, well, now I can send emails to them for weeks, months to come, and make the most out of every single click that I'm getting. So that's one little trick that a lot of people are using, and most successful affiliates use. If you'd like to sign up for its ClickFunnels, it's very easy to build these kinds of landing pages. There is a link in the description for all the recommended tools. If you sign up for it, you get free access to our Discord group. Normally it's $37 a month, but you'll get free access if you use any of my recommended tool links